Well, I woke up this morning to another dream. It started off that all the Christians were raptured. And we were like, I can't believe there was a pre-trib rapture. And people were saying, no, they were abducted by aliens. And everyone was shuffled together in one place. And we were stuck in a room, and we were like hundreds of people, and they were pushing us outside, single file in a line. When we get outside, there's a bunch of people standing outside too. And there's this large UFO, and there's these men standing outside the entrance into the ship, and they have these microchips in their hands, and people are taking them and walking into this ship. And I took the chip and I held it in my hand and I hid it, and I was acting like I had taken the chip, and I saw that some other people were doing the same thing. And then all of a sudden the scene changes and I'm standing outside this really large building, and I'm standing outside with a bunch of people, and there's a bunch of people inside this building, and these are all people that have been chipped. And there's a few that have not, that are around me. And all of a sudden we see this huge, it's like a weapon, but it was a laser that came through the clouds, and it was shooting at the building, and it would literally leave like these large holes right through the building where the beam had gone through. And it was track everywhere where the people were, it could track them, and they were shooting them and killing them. And I seen there were children there, but there were no kids under the age of 10, I would say. They were all 10 and above. So we were running when the beam started, and there were military vehicles, so we ran into these military vehicles, and then the one vehicle, the person that was going to drive it, he was scared and he gave up. So I told the people in that vehicle to cram into the vehicle that I was in. And all of a sudden the scene changes, and I'm running. I know that if we don't get out of there, we're going to get killed. And there's this pathway, it's green, and I see at the head there's a field, and there's trees all around it. And I say, come, we can go hide in there. Let's go. So we start running, and by the time we get to the shed, a lot of people got lost on their way to the shed. And I have 3 children left, and I say, come in here, we gotta be very quiet, we'll hide in here. And all of a sudden, it's like there's these 3 old ladies, but I could tell they were demons there, but they just had the appearance of these sweet old ladies. And I was telling these children, be very quiet, and this one girl was making a ruckus, and I was very serious with her, you have to be quiet. And then I woke up, and it was 3:16 when I woke up, and whenever I have these dreams, I always go read Bible verses with that time that I wake up. So the verse that I came up with was Deuteronomy 31:6, and it says, be strong and of good courage, fear not, nor be afraid of them, for the Lord thy God, it is that doeth up with thee. He will not fail thee, nor forsake thee.